say the least. Last week. Oh, the walking definition of I'm leaving here with something. Good morning! Kind of. So it's not really the morning anymore. It is currently the afternoon and I have been vlogging all day, and then I realized I never filmed a good intro for y'all, so here we are. And also I have to leave the house in 5 minutes because I have a nail appointment today. Don't we just love my time management skills? Because I certainly do. I made my first ever from scratch strawberry puree of the season, and of course I've been pairing it with my Torani cheesecake and white chocolate syrups that I have. So I'll just make the milk base real quick so I can show you. 1 pump of that. Then we have white chocolate, 1 pump of that. That's our mixture. Now I just gotta do the matcha. Oh my gosh, I almost broke this. What the hell? We're gonna do a little recap of the morning now, shall we? Now on today's to-do list, I have had a few errands, such as running to the camera store, running to the bank to pull cash, picking up clothes from the mall. But I honestly think it's better if I show you instead of walk you through that. So let's go ahead and roll the footage from this morning. Did they close? The bank closed. This bank isn't open anymore. Closed, finito, done, gone. Why did I come to this ATM last night? I was like, oh, like the ATM closed because there's no like ATM machines. I don't know if you could see it, but there's like no ATM machines. I'm thinking they're like closed. They take them up for the night because like I did recently find out that ATMs closed. Like, okay, my dumb ass, I pull up here today, they still not there. I'm thinking, well, that's so weird. They must be doing maintenance because sometimes they'll have like the people like do maintenance, so they'll be missing sometimes. No, girl, the bank closed. What are we talking about? And nobody told me nothing. Nobody told me nothing. Little update, they did in fact get the camera off my hands. I got me a literal check, but I also still need to go to the ATM and get something to eat because I low-key forgot to get something to eat. I have an online order for aliyah. Perfect, thank you. Thank you. I'm currently at Chick-fil-A because they are giving away like free rewards. So I had a free sandwich, a free fry, and a free bev. So my entire meal completely free. I don't like to use my free points and build up like fast food things when I just feel like it. I usually save it for A, when I don't feel like cooking, B, when I don't feel like spending money. But B really should be A and A should really be B, because oh my god, nothing is better than when you don't want to spend no money and you have a free reward to get something to eat. And don't let you not feel like you don't want to cook either. Oh, top 10 greatest feelings in the world. Now that you're all caught up, welcome back to the present time. Went out, ran my errands, came home so I could pee, make myself a matcha, and then we're gonna go to my nail appointment, which is just a regular fill-in. This looks so good. Oh, nothing, can't hear you. Big day for me because I usually go get my nails done every 2 weeks, and the fact that I haven't been in a month is absolutely diabolical. I think these are too cute. I noticed I really do love a star design when it comes to my nails, and I do love a French tip. I love a star, but I also do love a color. Whenever I'm not doing anything fun like this, I'll usually do like just complete white gel in between if I can't think of anything. This set is so cute to me. If you're interested in ever checking in with my nail tech while you're here in Charlotte, or you just need a recommendation to try a new one if you're already here in Charlotte, I go to Gem the Tech on Instagram, and she's the best. I've been going to her for like over 3 years now. If not 3 years, 2 years. I'm pretty sure it's 3 years though. I'm trying to decide if I want to go home and do the thing that involves my house right now, or go into the library and edit right now. Part of me just wants to go to my house and do that because I feel like that's going to take a long time and a lot of mental toll, so I want to get it over with so I can save something that's not as demanding, such as editing, for later. Sounds like I have my mind made up, I'm not gonna lie. In today's video, I'm doing things such as cleaning up my house, organizing, but especially cleaning up my closet, because I personally am going through a super interesting transitional phase in my life where my body's changing, and sometimes I don't necessarily know how to deal with that because I've never dealt with something at this rapid of a rate before in my life, which makes it a little bit challenging. But when it comes to navigating this situation, I personally like to use therapy through BetterHelp. BetterHelp is an online therapy platform that allows you to take a quiz and get matched with a licensed therapist within just a few days of taking your quiz, so you can start your therapy journey pretty quickly if you ask me. We all know finding a therapist is the hardest part of getting into therapy, which is why I really like the quiz approach that BetterHelp does, because it gets rid of that really tension-filled kind of transitional period from wanting to start therapy and actually getting into a therapist's office. Speaking of office, that is not the only thing that your therapy sessions can be limited to through BetterHelp. They have phone calls, video calls, and text messages that you can have and schedule with your licensed therapist if things go the way that they're supposed to. If you're really not feeling the first person or second person or third person that you vibe with on BetterHelp, that's no problem whatsoever, because you can get rematched / repaired with another licensed therapist completely free of charge. This being beneficial because you get to find a therapist that actually vibes with you without having any repercussions on your pockets, which in my opinion is very important. Over 6 million people have gotten help through BetterHelp, making it earn a 4.8 out of 5 stars on the App Store, making it something that you can trust and believe in, and something that you should try for yourself if you have the desire to. If it's that category of people wanting to try it out, you might as well try it out with a discount using my link in the description to get 10% off your first month at BetterHelp. That's betterhelp.com/aliyah for 10% off your first month at BetterHelp. And thank you, BetterHelp, for always being a partner on this YouTube channel. And with that being said, let's go ahead and continue with this homeowner diaries. Remember how I said a few videos ago we're gonna have to deal with tackling my closet? Guess what this week is? We're gonna split this up over the course of a few days, starting with the thing that I'm least excited about: bottoms. At one point I was able to fit all my pants on the bottom half of this shelf alone, and that was it. And now it's filled to the top with stuff, and I cannot keep living like this because everything I pretty much wear is out of my closet right now, because I washed all of it and kept all of it out on purpose to know what I actually wear the most. And I'll actually show you like the system and like how I plan to do this, because it actually makes a lot of sense in my head. On my bed I currently have my clothes that I wear the absolute most / the clothes I've worn most frequently / most recently. In my head it's like, why would I sort through all my clothes if I kind of have a already like pre-planned list / area of clothing that I already know I like to wear because they're out and currently being worn and washed. Going through the clothes I don't wear is going to be a lot easier when the stuff that I already wear is already sorted and out. So we don't have to go through this because I already know I wear this. I'm not gonna lie. I really should go through my pants today, but I kind of want to do something easier because I'm so tired. I'm so sleepy. So I think what I want to do is go through my hoodies. So I'll go through my hoodies, my jackets, and sweaters, and try to condense everything down to fit over here. Just to get a gist, for example, I don't see myself wearing this in the next 3 months, so low-key kind of want to get rid of it. This will be really cute with like a mini dress tights and Polly Pocket shoes though. Okay, maybe I do see myself wearing it in the next 3 months. Sorry, I just lied for no reason. This jacket is humongous, so I definitely want to get rid of this because it's way too oversized on me and it drowns me. This also, the same thing applies, way too oversized on me. I am gonna keep this because I find myself revisiting this jacket a lot. This leather jacket I think I'm gonna keep because everybody should probably have just a black leather jacket in their closet. My issue is it's a size medium, so let's see how it fits. Honestly, I think I'm gonna keep it because I think I like the way it fits. I wish it was a small so it would fit a little less like Ariana Grande ponytail, thigh-high boot, big shirt. This is a fit! Gray sweats, tiny tee, and a leather jacket. Write that down. With some loafers? Yeah, write that down. Then we have another huge leather jacket that I'm gonna get rid of. I need to stop buying black and brown so badly. Disgusting. Just finished going through the first time for my hoodies, sweaters, and jackets, and most of them fit here. I'm trying to think from a rearranging standpoint how I actually want to rearrange my closet, because the hoodie section is still fairly tight and so is up there. I do in fact have another closet over here in my room that I don't really use for anything besides just like spare junk that I could potentially put my winter stuff in and jackets and stuff like that in here. And now it's time for the part that I'm absolutely dreading, which is starting to go through my bottoms / my sweatpants, because I just really don't want to do it. I just have so many and it's the point where I'm a little overwhelmed because I have so many, but since you're here it should be a little bit more tolerable to do so, because why is the pile to donate already as tall as my bed? You think I'm gonna go through my sweatpants out here? Absolutely not. This is in my closet because I can actually see what matching sweatpants I have for the hoodies that I kept, because why keep sweatpants to a sweat set if I didn't even keep the hoodie. So I have an entire mound of sweatpants right here that we are going to go through and hopefully sort through in a peaceful, calm, non-stressful manner. Do I seem peaceful, calm, or not stressed? I don't think so. These are a different pair. No. Also got rid of these. No. I'm definitely keeping these. Oh my gosh, I literally forgot I had these. Wait, these are so cute. Now I still have sweats out that I wear regularly, so this doesn't really count as all of them, but it's a good amount. I came to Barnes & Noble post dinner because I still have not edited today, and considering the hardest part of my day today was in fact sorting through them clothes, I said, you know what, why stop there? We might as well do the only other thing that you said you were gonna do today, which was edit. So we're at Barnes & Noble. It literally just started raining. I have a hot bed, I have a sweet treat, my computer's all here, hard drive plugged in, and I am ready to be here for at least the next hour and a half because they close at 9. It's currently 6:58, and I don't want to be the last one here. As much as I love being here, I don't want to drag them into closing time any later than they have to. As a homeowner, one of the most important things to do is keeping them lights on, and how I do that is by showing up on socials. So let's see how much we get done. We almost matched today. I almost brought my red bag.
Look, and I would have done it.
We're currently at Lottie's because it's Tuesdays, and we always meet up on Tuesday because he holds me accountable for my job, and also his paycheck, it's determined on how much I want to work. So you can see why we be so locked in. You can see why I've been posting so well for the past, like, what? It's been 6 months.
I've been up to date.
Hello. Y'all are eating on YouTube. That's like a personal goal, but Jarvis is like, we need to get you in the booth on TikTok, and that's why I've been TikTok. So y'all have him to thank for that. I think before we leave, we're gonna potentially plan like an audit from February, and then we're gonna break for like an hour because we need to vote today.
Thank you.
We need to vote today because I need to exercise my American rights to get a process going. Any life updates besides the man from the club?
I'm locked in. I'm not playing. I'm on the Adderall. I'm in the gym. I'm praying.
Ramadan?
I'm voting. No, literally. Fasting because of Adderall.
Solid
accident.
core.
Solid core. Braces off. Fat. Stomach flat. Wait, would you talk about me? Wait, we both want to...
Also, everybody who's like moved to New York.
We both want to do it. Well,
you want to move back.
Let's change our lingo.
We are.
Correct.
We're planning and plotting. It's always move
Early
to New York,
next year.
move to New York. Yeah, y'all don't be watching the videos and don't support the randos.
Support the radio. Support the energy, and then give good energy, and we're giving good energy right back. That's
yeah,
like the big
so we
thing.
literally sat, planned my move, did everything.
Yes.
We hear
me
you.
a lot too. That helped me a lot too. Because I haven't sat down and come up with a game plan in a hot minute. Because I did that before. I feel like people with ADHD like to make lists.
And then never do the list.
You know what? There was an era like pre-diagnosis.
Last week?
Yeah. me and a list went together real bad. And me and that list to move went together real bad. And I was getting everything done. There's, like a focus, there's a date, there's like a certain amount of money to save, like whatever.
We have to do a fit check with the most fashionable person I know. But do you want to go first?
Yeah, head to toe. This is so fun. Okay, head to toe. The category, the House of Aritzia. This is the House of Zara. This is the House of L'Amazon. This is the House of Citizens of Humanity, which is Lucky 8, because that is a house. And then this is Akira.
Those are so cute.
And then this is the House of Goodwill.
Today, TT has on House of Aritzia, House of Aritzia, House of Levi, House Father. Yep. We have my Joby tripod, La Amazon.
And then L'Amazon.
We have House BDG Baddie, the baddest.
The BDG.
And then we have on my House of Michael Jackson.
Oh, no, that's literally all I was going to say.
House of
TT and Toto. Yeah.
It's so funny. I've always called myself TT, and I don't know when it started. It's just kind of like happened. And then Jarvis heard me one day, and he was like, "Who the f we call you that?" And I'm like, "Me,
no,
like me."
I literally asked Maya, her sister. That was like when we first got to know each other. Yes. We did the shoot for the podcast, and you were over there, and I was like, "Does anybody else call her TT?" And she, she's super
she was like,
nonchalant, Miss Aura Farming.
Literally.
Aura Farming. Just Aura Farming. And she's like, no.
Chronically.
Nobody calls her that.
I was going to continue cleaning out my closet today and yesterday once I got home from my meeting from Jarvis, but I think I would rather do a little bit of work today and show a little bit of behind the scenes, because as much as I would love to drop everything and just clean my closet, baby, these sources of income are not going to fund themselves. So I have some filming, editing, the whole 9 to do. I feel like something people need to talk about more when it comes to having your own space is water Filters. When I tell you these things cost genuinely so much money, it makes me sick. And guess how much this cost? $60. This thing costs $58. Round up to 60, including taxes. $60. Although they can be pricey, there are ways to get around the price. For example, I usually don't buy the name brand version. I had got one of my friends to go get this for me because he was going to the store anyway to deal with an anthill that I have outside to go get like the spray for that. So I was like, and actually, since you're gonna be there, can you give me a water filter? And I told him the off-brand version and he didn't. So he got the $58 one. Don't know why, but I need to go ahead and change this out, and I'm gonna do that real quick because if not, I'm gonna forget about it. Everybody's like, fridge toward this, fridge toward that. I'm gonna show you the bottom of my fridge. My little self would have never guessed that we would be crawling up under my fridge to change out my filters. This is the old one. Literally just take it out, push it in, and your filters change. Look how easy that is. So whenever it's time to change it again, the notification will come back up on the fridge and I will change it when it is necessary. Little bedroom update. This is currently the remaining stuff on my bed that is clean that I have washed and not put away. Still have the clothes up here to donate, but I did send a bag to Goodwill today with one of my friends who was going to Goodwill today anyway of workout clothes that I just could not sell on Depop, so I got rid of those. But I want my sister to have the chance to go through anything that she wants, so I think she's gonna come over today or tomorrow so she can pick out what she wants from the gaggle of clothes that I went through. Can I just do 2 iced chais? I made the last minute decision to literally skip out on working today just so I can come outside. And you're probably like, Aliyah, bills? I don't know, source of income like we were talking about. Whenever I'm not vlogging, I am literally in the booth and filming and editing, and I thought since I haven't taken a proper day off in literally like months, I thought what better day to do this than when it feels really nice outside. Brought my journal to journal or draw, doodle, anything like that. Just anything to get me out the house and kind of away from being so plugged in to where I can't like enjoy what's going on outside. It's fine to unplug, and I never get a proper day off, so we're using this one today. It's a few hours later. I ate, I got a little sleepy. I started watching the Upstairs Neighbor podcast with Tanner, and now that I've kind of recharged, it's time for us to go through more of the closet. Who's excited? Clap if you're excited. My shirts are fully down, and I think the way that I want to go ahead and sort through these is having like my going out / nicer tops on top, then my more casual like t-shirts, graphic tee stuff on the bottom, just so it's easier to grasp because I tend to wear more like casual stuff anyway. Like, I don't know why I just got super aggressive. I'm so sorry. But we went ahead, took them out, and I'm just gonna go through, do the same thing that we did with the jackets, but with the shirts, and we'll see how this flows and goes. And yes, we're still color coordinating them because I am insufferable. I'm literally just throwing stuff that I want to get rid of on the floor right there, so disregard the pile of clothes because it'll get disposed of when it's time. Trust and believe. This is the part that I high-key am not looking forward to because I have dresses that I need to sort through, babes, and ASAP. I usually am not a super dressy person, but I did get a part of my closet customly built in here for long pieces, such as like one pieces, dresses, coats, all in one area, and we need to organize this down because I don't have a lot, so that's gonna make it a little bit easier. But picking out what I'm keeping and getting rid of, that's gonna be a, oh my god, right. No, right. Oh, I'm supposed to hang up my jeans. I forgot about that. My going out tops are just gonna be over here, and my regular tops are gonna be up here. Same easily accessible formula, but they're all gonna be on one shelf. That's more likely. Of course, we have our tops up here now. I also went ahead off camera and folded my bags and put them in the bins here. I put my current bags that couldn't fit in a bin up there. I really want to condense this down, so I just kind of got as much stuff off the floor as I could because floor update, oh my goodness, it's looking so much better. But I definitely want to take some time and actually have the back of this just be nothing but purses, and then totes and stuff like that need to be able to fit within one of these, and if they can't, they have to go. I'm sorry. Good morning. How are we today? Randomly ended up on Facebook Marketplace and actually found some really good finds for the house. So we're actually gonna go pick those up today. Hope you don't mind. But before anything, because I'm insufferable, I do wanna make a matcha. First of all, Facebook Marketplace has been eating because I've been looking for new furniture. One of the nights that I was scrolling way past my bedtime, as I should have been, I found so many good finds, from like side tables to even a couch to literally just everything that my house embodies when it comes to interior design. And it was so ridiculous because I wanted everything so bad, because I do have some plans to potentially relocate. I held out. I didn't get anything that I found but really wanted, and honestly I think we should all be very, very, very proud, because that takes a lot of control. Finding furniture on sale, knowing that you would use it and decorate it down but not buying it, is such like a skill and a form of self-control that I am in fact still learning, and it's not easy to say the least. For today's agenda, I actually want to go pick up a light, like a pendant light, which is going to be the first thing that we end up picking up. And then I actually am getting some sort of a side cabinet slash table for the podcast room. You mean to tell me I made this at home? Yeah, of course I did. Duh, saving me $10 every single time I go out. Today, I made some spontaneous plans to go visit my mother. And you're probably wondering, Aliyah, what does visiting your mother have to do with you owning a house? Well, a lot of people always ask me, how do you balance finances as a homeowner? It's so much stuff to buy. It's so much stuff to buy. If you're new here, you must not know ball, because my mom, my mother, my sweet baby angel mother, has been a couponer for literally almost my entire life. And because of this, I am able to get a lot of things such as cleaning supplies, toilet paper, paper towels, trash bags, you know, the stuff that actually costs consistent amounts of big money for $0 freaking. That being said, because I'm running out of everything right now, we're gonna go do a restock at my mother's house. I also gone through a lot of my clothes, so I'm gonna give my mom some of the clothes that she wanted from the pile of clothes I was already getting rid of. We just have a lot of, como se dice, trading to do with my mom today, so what better way than to celebrate me having a house and showing you how I save money than the prime way in which I do, which is raid and steal from my mother. Well, not steal. Steal as a joke. Oh. Come on. Next room, next closet. My God. So whenever I say I'm the walking definition of I'm leaving here with something, I absolutely mean it. Not a single day goes by where I am not grateful that my parents actually like me as well as all of their children, because if my parents did not like me or hate the fact that they had kids, I would not be able to go to their house and just take like hundreds of dollars worth of stuff to take home for myself. Granted, my mom does get a lot of this stuff for super cheap or super free, but the fact that she doesn't make me pay her for this stuff, I can literally come get it whenever I want, and all that is such a blessing in itself. So Mom, I know you're watching this. Thank you, Diva. As I was driving home from my mom's house, I was realizing I did not show you guys the pieces that I got from Facebook Marketplace. So I want to show you real quick before I go ahead and move them to their allocated places and we actually start organizing that stuff. So let me show you what I got. This is the first thing that I got off of Facebook Marketplace. It's this brown wooden cabinet with these black handles, and it opens up and it has storage on the inside. I thought this would be nice to go into the podcast room, because right now I have these two Iket, like I guess you can say cubes that I got from Ikea, and I was gonna do like a full set of them, but honestly I like how much sturdier and how much more organization comes in this instead of the ones that I have right now. I have this really atrocious light that matches my old kitchen lights before I put the white bulbs up there that I absolutely cannot stand and hate with all my being. So hopefully whenever my dad is feeling generous and whenever he does want to do that for me, we will put that together and put it up by the front door for you all, because right now the light I have is not the worst thing on the planet, but it definitely represents something in the house that I wanted to get rid of, like vibe wise, like that farmhousey type of vibe, and I just don't really like it that much, so I want it gone. It's time for the part of this whole thing that I do not want to do, which is bring this all upstairs to the 3rd floor. I love my house, but these steps be whooping my ass sometimes. I'm not even gonna hold you. So So I never really filmed a proper outro for this video. You guys always really prefer if I film them / have them. This video dragged on for so many more days than I originally planned, so my apologies because I didn't know when I was gonna finish filming it, let alone editing it. Here we are in the editor's room, finishing off this video like you all deserve. That being said, thank you so much for tuning into this version of the Homeowner Diaries. It was more sporadic and way less planned than I usually do these videos. Regardless, let me know if you guys kind of like this more sporadic format. Let me know what you guys like to see in these videos going forward, because I'd love to do them at least once a month for you because they're really fun for me personally. If you guys like this video, you know this is YouTube. Make sure you like, subscribe, they're free so you don't lose anything when you do so, and make sure you leave a comment down below with this emoji to let me know that you made it all the way to the end so I know you're a real one and you actually sat and watched through this chaotic mess. You have an amazing morning, evening, or night wherever in the world, and I cannot wait to see you later. I love you all so much and I cannot wait to see you on the next one. Bye!